What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pagel Services. We got some snow on the ground this morning. It's currently 3:45 a.m. and we got about an inch of snow on the ground, so we're actually going to make some money today. So let's go check it out. So Sean couldn't show up this morning. He's got to watch his kids, so I got Sean's truck today. This is that Duramax we bought from Texas earlier this spring. So this is actually my first time really using this truck. It does have a salter, so that's kind of nice. But I'm also in Fenimore by myself today. I don't have anybody running the skid loader, so I'm actually going to be bouncing from the truck into the skid loader. So let's go start the skid loader up, make sure that thing's good to go. We're gonna go plow one with the truck, and then we're probably gonna come back and steal the skid loader for a little bit. Still, nobody knows where the lights are in this building. We really need to address that situation. Truck. normal. All right, time to get back in the truck now. I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. This is the first time that I've actually ran this skid loader with this wiper delay kit right here. And I'm gonna tell you what, that thing is worth its weight in gold. Seriously, having that little thing is so nice. You know, before it was just either on or off with the windshield wiper, and now you can actually put a delay on it. So while it's snowing a little bit, having that little delay, trust me, instead of listening to that windshield wiper go squeak, squeak, squeak all morning long, super nice. And I can save you some money on that. Check out the coupon code below, guys. Get yourself one of those. You can get them at burksattachments.com. I should be pretty much done with the skid loader, so let's get back in the truck. all right. Now I gotta jump back in the skid loader. I got a few small ones I need to go do. Things are a little hectic this morning. We're missing a couple guys, and it didn't stop snowing until about 5 a.m. So everything's kind of behind. But that's about all I can get done with the truck. It's kind of a pain in the ass with some of these smaller ones. So we'll jump back in the skid loader. Keep at it.
You got a copy?
Go ahead.
Hey, do you want me to pull this gravel in early at the gas station? It's pretty soft out here yet.
It don't matter. Eric hates when I don't give him clear answers. 2-4. All right. Skid loader it is. We'll bounce around some more. talk to you guys about what we do when we get back with our plow trucks and our salt trucks. how we take care of them. Now, I know some of you guys know, some of you guys don't, and I want to show you guys exactly what we use. And I want to show you guys exactly what you guys can order off of our website now that we are partnered up with SaltScone. So if you go to our website, pagelservices.net/shop, we have the Pagel Pro Bundle. It's a SaltScone package that I've put together myself, the package that we use the most, and that's what I wanted to offer on our website. So that's what I'm unboxing right now, guys, is the Pagel Pro Bundle. And what that's going to include is 2 gallons of SaltScone, this hose end sprayer, and this is also full of SaltScone, and it's also going to include the SaltScone heavy duty wipes. Now this is the stuff we use on a regular basis. If you guys do watch us, sometimes we use a foam cannon, but I really prefer to use their hose end sprayer because it's already calibrated to put the right amount of SaltScone on the vehicles and equipment. So if you guys aren't familiar with SaltScone, it's a product that removes all the salt and brine from whatever you spray it on. I believe this product was made for boats that are in salt water, and it slowly kind of transitioned over into the equipment world here in the northern states, where we are obviously driving around in salt and bad road conditions. And as you guys know, it rusts out your vehicles. It eats away at all your components. It's just nasty, nasty stuff. And if you guys know me, you know I like to keep my equipment clean and keep everything maintained correctly. And that's why we use SaltScone after every snowstorm. We spray the plows, we spray the salters, and we spray the trucks down. We'll even go uptown, we'll spray the skid loaders off. Basically, all the equipment that was out in the elements, guys, we're going to spray it down with SaltScone, and I highly encourage you guys to start taking care of your equipment and make sure you're using SaltScone. So again, check it out. It's the Pagel Pro Bundle. It's in our merch store, guys. If you get on over there and purchase that, that's also going to get you entries on the Milwaukee Tool giveaway. I just got this parking lot all scraped off and just salted it, and I can tell exactly how many pounds of salt I put down. Let's just do the math here quick. I just put down 336 pounds of salt at this site. I'm going to reset my counter for the next site. So with the salt counter, it actually tells you how many pounds of salt you're putting down at each site, or you can leave it on and measure your whole day. Either way. So having the salt counter on all of our salt trucks has saved us a ton of time, a ton of money, and a ton of salt. If you guys want to keep track of how much salt you're using, make sure to go to pegelservices.net/shop and check out our salt counter. It'll hook up to any salter that has a conveyor chain. It's less than an hour install, and you get video instructions on how to install it, and you're going to save money right away. For all of our commercial sites, we know exactly how many pounds of salt are needed at each site, and we have that data on our tablets. So between the tablets and the counter, I could send an employee out here that's never salted that site before, and he's going to know exactly how much salt to put down. Now when you purchase one of our salt counters, you're going to get the sensor that attaches to the back of your salt spreader, and it has one wire that runs up to your dash, and you're going to mount this small LED screen anywhere you want. Sensor keeps track of how many revolutions are going back there. It tells you on the sensor, and with our calibration and our measuring system, we can calculate how much salt you're putting down. So if you're looking to keep track of how much salt you're using on all of your commercial sites, make sure to check out our salt counter at pegelservices.net/shop and start saving money today. Alrighty, we are just getting done now. I think most of the guys are getting back to the shop right now. It is 9:15. So we started around 3, got done at 9, about 6 hours. I don't know, it's just a little skiff of snow. It's kind of annoying when it's that light of a snow because it's like not enough to plow, but too much that salt would have taken too long, so whatever. We just scraped it off and salted everything. Now the weatherman's saying another chance of that again this afternoon, so getting quite sick of the weatherman. This was like a 30-40% chance, and then we got this, you know, and then later this afternoon 30-40% chance. I don't mind the snow, obviously. I'm in the business to get the snow and take care of it, but it's just really hard to plan for. You know, it's a Friday. Most of the guys probably got plans and stuff for the weekend, and I'm gonna have to tell them they're all on call tonight, so whatever. But there's one of our lots there all cleared off, and we can go look at that other lot that Holly and I were working on this morning, and we'll show you some of the other businesses. So these are good examples. These ones have both been plowed, and then that one is ours and has been salted. So the city came back by and blew it in the ends, but other than that, this place here is nice and clear. This is a clinic and a dental office, so they definitely like the parking lot clear. A lot of elderly people walking in and out, like right there. So a lot of elderly people walking in and out of these places, and they just don't want any slips, trips, or falls, or, you know, any lawsuits on their hands. So we like to have that zero tolerance on these ones, or like the hospital as well, we like to have that one definitely cleared off as quick as possible. So but we do have some sites that you know, don't want salt every time, and you know, that's pretty common in our area. People trying to save money and not get salt, and they're fine with it taking a day or two to melt off. So but everything went pretty good this morning. No breakdowns, no crazy issues. We were short a couple guys, but we made it work. I guess that's gonna be another snowstorm in the books, so hopefully that's enough plowing footage for you guys. So I didn't have Derek filming this morning. We had a couple extra shovelers show up, so I actually stole Holly from the shovelers and had her come and film. That way we can give you guys more content. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, we will see you guys in the next one.